Welcome to another episode of ArXiv Preprint Server Daily. AI Frontiers, where the latest advancements in language technology are explored. Today's focus is on computer science, computation and language, foundational domain in artificial intelligence. This episode unpacks key themes, significant findings, and future directions from batch of 35 papers published on April 28, 2025. Let's dive into how machines are being engineered to master human communication, bridging gap between technology and language. Let's start with an overview of computation and language within computer science. This field sits at the intersection of technology and human expression, aiming to create systems that can understand, generate, and interact using language. It's the science behind everyday tools like chatbots, translation apps, and autocomplete features. Its impact spans critical sectors such as healthcare, education, and social media, enhancing communication. AI, however, challenges persist, including grasping contextual nuances, supporting multiple languages, and ensuring ethical applications of these technologies. One prominent research theme is the enhancement of large language models, often abbreviated as LLMs. These systems are at the heart of modern language AI, with ongoing efforts to boost their efficiency, accuracy, and adaptability to specific tasks. For example, a study by He et al. Introduces a refined retrieval framework to improve precision in question-answering scenarios. A key technical concept here is fine-tuning, where pre-trained models are adapted for particular uses. While this approach enhances performance, it requires high-quality data to prevent overfitting, a risk where models become too narrowly focused on training examples. Another critical theme is the focus on multilingual and low-resource language processing. As the digital landscape becomes increasingly global, there's pressing need to extend language technologies beyond English. Research in this area targets languages such as Vietnamese and Central Kurdish. Notable study by Zhu et al. Emphasizes the role of low-resource languages in shaping ethical AI reasoning. Efforts also include creating datasets for moral reasoning and factual accuracy, with the overarching goal of making language technology inclusive and accessible to diverse linguistic communities worldwide. Ethical and societal implications form another vital research theme. There's growing attention on the risks and responsibilities tied to AI real-world impact. Striking example comes from Hu et al., who uncover phenomenon called truth decay, where AI-generated fake news undermines genuine content in recommendation systems. Studies also address biases in model judgments and the spread of misinformation. Technical concept here is retrieval generation, or RAG, which enhances responses by pulling from external data. While effective in reducing errors, RAG can slow down processing if not optimized. Research is also advancing in domain-specific applications and efficiency innovations. Language models are being tailored for specialized fields like healthcare and telecom. For instance, Schaefer et al. Developed method to extract clinical data from scanned medical reports with remarkable efficiency. Additionally, efficiency is pursued through innovations like memory architectures and scalable deployment strategies. The goal is to minimize computational costs while sustaining high performance, addressing practical needs in education, industry, and other real-world contexts. Turning to key findings, several breakthroughs stand out as transformative for language AI. Research by Wu et al. Shows that open-source large language models can rival proprietary ones in clinical tasks. Hu et al. Highlight the urgent issue of truth decay in news ecosystems. Liu et al. Present advanced hallucination detection for long contexts, while Zhu et al. Underscore the importance of low-resource languages in ethical AI development. Finally, C.H. Hikara et al. Demonstrate memory architectures that reduce latency by 91% in dialogues, marking significant progress in conversational AI. Now let's examine the methodologies driving these results. Fine-tuning customizes models for specific tasks but risks overfitting without sufficient data. Retrieval augmented generation grounds answers in factual data, though it can be computationally intensive. Multi-agent frameworks divide complex tasks among specialized components, requiring careful coordination to avoid cascading errors. Self-supervised learning scales with unlabeled but may introduce biases. Lastly, speculative decoding accelerates inference by predicting multiple tokens ahead, balancing speed against accuracy challenges. Focusing on a seminal paper by Hu et al. From 2025, titled LLM-Generated Fake News Induces Truth Decay in News Ecosystem. The objective was to evaluate how AI-generated fake news affects online recommendation systems. Using simulation of 56,000 articles, the study tracked ranking dynamics and revealed truth decay where real news is overtaken by fabricated content over time. This exposes critical vulnerabilities in digital information systems, making it an urgent call for ethical AI development in media spaces and key reason for highlighting this work. Another groundbreaking study by Liu et al. From 2025, titled Towards Long Context Hallucination Detection, addresses false outputs and extended inputs like documents or conversations. Novel architecture decomposes text into chunks for error detection, outperforming prior models in precision. This advancement is significant for ensuring reliability in high-stakes fields like legal and medical applications. It was selected. Its critical contribution to solving persistent challenge and handling complex language tasks with AI systems. A third notable paper by ArXiv et al. From 2025, titled MEM, Building Production-Ready AI Agents with Scalable Long-Term Memory, tackles consistency in long, multi-session dialogues. Their MEM architecture dynamically manages conversation memory, achieving 26% performance boost and 91% less latency. This innovation makes conversational AI more efficient and natural, offering blueprint for real applications like chatbots. It stands out for its practical impact on deploying reliable conversational agents. Looking to the future, several directions emerge for language AI. Hybrid systems integrating language with vision and audio promise richer interactions. Ethical AI frameworks are expected to prioritize addressing bias and misinformation risks. Lightweight models and edge computing could enable universal access to these technologies. Additionally, cross-disciplinary collaboration, spanning linguistics to sociology, will be essential to meet diverse human needs. These paths build on insights from studies by Hu et al., Liu et al., and ArXiv et al. In conclusion, the progress in computation and language is remarkable, with large language models advancing in efficiency and inclusivity across languages as seen in Zhu et al.'s work. Ethical challenges like truth decay demand urgent solutions, as highlighted by Hu et al. Innovations in memory systems and hallucination detection for ArXiv et al. And Liu et al. Are transforming AI capabilities. Thanks for joining ArXiv Preprint Server Daily. AI Frontiers. Stay curious about the evolving future of language AI as it continues to shape human-machine interaction. Lastly, a note on how this content was crafted. The synthesis of these 35 papers was supported by AI tools for efficiency and depth. Narrative structuring and summarization were powered by the GPT model Grok 3 from Xi. Text-to-speech synthesis was enabled by DeepGram for potential audio narration, while image generation for conceptual visuals was facilitated by OpenAI. All content underwent review by a human expert to ensure accuracy and clarity. In this podcast, we bring you the latest breakthroughs in computer science and AI straight from ArXiv. From neural networks to quantum computing, we simplify complex research so you can stay ahead. Whether you're a developer, researcher, or tech enthusiast, AI Frontiers keeps you informed daily. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this episode, subscribe for daily updates. See you tomorrow with more cutting-edge AI insights.